Hey guys, in my last video I mentioned that I would be working on a video about the new 2017 Winter Classic jerseys, and as you can see here, these are the jerseys we are going to see for this season's Winter Classic, which will feature the Chicago Blackhawks, who seem to be in an outdoor game every year now. It's just getting out of control. And the St. Louis Blues, who happen to be newcomers on the outdoor game circuit. And this year, they are hosting the Winter Classic at Busch Stadium. And these are the jerseys. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with the St. Louis Blues. Then I'm going to talk about the Chicago Blackhawks. So, this is the jersey front and back that we are going to see for the Winter Classic from St. Louis. And as you can see, it is a 1967 throwback. And they even went with the round collar design that the Habs and Bruins debuted in last season's 2016 Winter Classic, which was actually earlier this year as of this video. So the Blues also adopted the round collar, and actually they had the same round collar all the way back 50 years ago in 1967. So looking at that, it's a great touch. Now as you can see, the numbers are gold with golden letters on the back for the names. Where it says Tarasenko, it's in gold writing or yellow, depending on or as I say, yellow gold. So as you can see, there's golden yellow striping, and the white striping is actually a bit of an off-white color. And I have got nothing but great things to say about this jersey. I think it is spectacular, and in fact I'm going to give you guys an even better shot of it, because I think it's a great jersey, and it may actually be one of the best Winter Classic jerseys to date. And I love it. And I hope that when Adidas takes over the NHL's jerseys, that St. Louis will decide to make this their third jersey. I think it's a spectacular uniform. And not only that, with this being the St. Louis Blues' 50th anniversary, I could not think of a better choice for a uniform to wear for this game. I mean, this is a wonderful choice, and as far as I'm concerned, I love it. I think it's beautiful. And you know what else I really like about it? I love the simplicity of it. I mean, I'm not saying their current home and away jerseys are bad, but to be honest, I've always felt that their home jersey had too much navy blue on it. And as I say that though, I still think it's a great jersey, but I wish that they would cut back on the amount of navy blue on their home jersey. And when they reintroduced this late 1990s, 2000s look a few years back, they actually took that old look and actually made some changes to it, and I've been a big fan of those changes, and I think this is their best look between this and their late 90s, 2000s look. However, I've always felt that their home jersey was too dark, and that's something that I love about this jersey. Not only is it far simpler, but it's so much brighter, and I love this lighter shade of blue. I honestly think it's just a beautiful color choice, and I love this jersey. And as much as I'm going to miss their old navy blue third jersey, which I thought was a really good third jersey, which St. Louis, by the way, has quietly retired, in case anyone's wondering. As much as I thought that was a great third jersey, I think this jersey is way better than that one. And I love the color of it, and I just think that if the Blues do decide to have a third jersey again when Adidas takes over, which I know they will, I'm sure they will, I hope that they go with this. I mean, it's too good to only be used for one lousy game. And I know lousy's kind of the wrong word. I know it's for the Winter Classic, but especially with this being their 50th anniversary this season, they've got to wear it at least a few more times after the outdoor game in January. They just do. So now, before I move on to Chicago, I want to give you guys a chance to see what the entire uniform is going to look like. And here's a shot of Alex Pietrangelo modeling the new Winter Classic look. And look at it. It's just so nice. I mean, it's so simple. And I love the brightness of it. And you know what? As much as I like the navy blue on St. Louis's current identity, honestly, this looks really good without it. And you know what? If they could find a way to take their home jersey, which I actually do like, and combine it with this, make a simple jersey that still has some navy blue on it, and make it more bright and colorful like this, I think the Blues could have an absolute perfect uniform. But all I can say about this is just wow. I mean, it looks amazing. And truth is, I really want to get my hands on one. I mean, this is a great jersey. It really is. I love it. And I can't wait to see it on the ice in January. So, and another thing that I love about this uniform, actually, before I move on, is that compared to the Kings and the Flyers, this, in my opinion, is what a 50th anniversary jersey should be. A really nice throwback. And as much as I do like the Kings and Flyers 50th anniversary jerseys, I don't dislike either one. And I think LA's jersey should actually eventually become their third jersey, as long as they take off the gold accents and switch that Stadium Series lace-up for that Stadium Series mock tie-down collar for an actual lace-up collar. I think that would be a great third jersey, but in my opinion, when you're celebrating a milestone such as your 50th anniversary, it should be with a throwback. Like, for the Kings, like, I know they wore their gold uniform earlier this 2016-17 season for a game, but I would have liked to have seen them pull one of the foreign blue and gold jerseys from the Marcel Dion era or the Wayne Gretzky era jerseys even. Like, it would have been really cool if the Kings would have done that. And I'm disappointed that they didn't. And as for the Flyers, I was hoping for an orange 80s throwback, just for the 50th anniversary. And as much as I like their current jersey too, for their 50th anniversary jersey, I should say, I wish it was a throwback. But although, I mean, it's only for 1 year, and although it isn't a throwback, it still does look really good in my opinion, even though I don't like the gold numbers and the gold captaincy letters, and I wish it was just orange numbers and captaincy letters with the regular black trim and a little bit of gold trim between the black borders and the orange letters and numbers. But anyway, I mean, all I can say about this jersey is that, wow, I mean, I hope it's going to be worn more than once this season. It would be a shame if they didn't wear it again after the Winter Classic, that's for damn sure. So now, I want to move on to the Chicago Blackhawks 2017 Winter Classic jersey. And this is another beautiful jersey in my opinion. And what I'm super excited about is the fact that the Chicago Blackhawks have finally brought their retro logo back, the one from the late 1950s and early 1960s. And I'm so happy to see Chicago finally put this logo on the front of a jersey. And with the amount of outdoor games that they've played in recent years, it's about time. And yes, you know, I do think that Chicago does need a timeout from outdoor games. And I understand why the NHL has them in outdoor games because of the fact that they are a ratings draw and they're good for TV ratings, but I think it's time to give some of these other teams, such as Dallas, Florida, Tampa Bay, and other teams that haven't had the opportunity for an outdoor game to have a chance for a change. I really do. And you know what? For the Dallas Stars, they could always do a Dallas Texans throwback, which I don't have any pictures of that throwback in this video, but I believe for my NHL 2016-17 season jerseys, what is known so far video, I believe I touched base on what that could look like. So I could be wrong on that because I don't remember. I can't remember if I put it in there or not, but even something like that would be a great choice for a team like Dallas. Like, I can't see why some of these other teams can't be given a chance for an outdoor game too. But anyways, back to what I was saying about Chicago. This is a great jersey. And let me see if I can find another picture of it. So that was from earlier. And this is what their throwback is going to look like on the ice, worn by the players. So as you can see, just their regular road jersey socks and shorts or pants. And their throwback jersey. And what I like about this Winter Classic jersey compared to their last one that they wore in Washington against the Capitals is that this one is more of a true throwback. And I'm not saying that the other one isn't a throwback because it was inspired by the late 1950s. But actually, you know what? I'll give you guys a chance to look at it. Bear with me for just a moment. So, as you can see, like, you see what I mean, right? I mean, this is still a late 50s throwback, but it just has their regular logo on the front. And all they did was change their numbers and letters on the back and captaincy patches, took the red trim off of the numbers and captaincy patches, slightly changed the number and letter font, and they took their shoulder patch logo, moved it down to the arms, and recolored it, and then just left their logo on the front. Like, they didn't really change a whole lot, and of course they added their lace-up collar. And although this was a great jersey, personally I love it. I really do. And I thought it was great when they wore it against Washington. But my only issue with it was that it was so similar to their road jersey. And that's what I like about this new throwback jersey that they brought out. I feel like it's more, it actually gives us something that's a little bit more different. And I think that's really nice. And compared to their road jersey, or pardon me, their last Winter Classic jersey, they actually put their shoulder patch logo, they took it from the arms, from the shoulder, moved it down here. So what they've done compared to their last Winter Classic jersey is they took it from on the top of their arm stripes, actually put it inside their arm stripes, and recolored it so that it's a gold C with red accents. Compared to before where it was a red C with the white sticks on it, these are now red. And also, they've kept the font, the captaincy patches, their number and letter font the exact same as their last Winter Classic jersey. Except, compared to their last jersey, all they've done is they've put their older logo on the front, and they've changed their waist striping from what they had a couple years ago. And it's not a significant change, but you can definitely tell it's a change. So, truth is, was I a little bit disappointed when I heard that it was going to just be this when it first leaked? Truth is, I wouldn't have minded if it was a little bit more different, like for example if they made this jersey vintage white, but just to make it a little bit more different from what they wore a couple years ago when they played Washington in the 2015 Winter Classic. But you know what? I mean, how can you not love this throwback? I mean, it's a great choice, and I can't wait to see it paired up with this jersey worn by the St. Louis Blues. And in my personal opinion, I think this could actually go down as one of the nicest Winter Classic jersey matchups to date. I mean, I can't wait to see these on the ice, especially this St. Louis Blues uniform. Like, it is a great throwback, and I just hope that it gets used more than just for one Winter Classic game. I mean, it's just too good not to be used again. I love it. I really do. And you know what? This may actually be my favorite St. Louis Blues jersey. I think it's that good. And it might actually be one of my favorite Winter Classic jerseys now. And this one too. I mean, this is great as well. And I can't wait to see these two jerseys, see these two teams play each other in January for the Winter Classic. So before I wrap up too, I want to also show you guys, like, you know what I mean about the 2015 jersey? Like, I heard that there were quite a few fans that were disappointed that because they thought that this jersey was too similar to this one. And I understand where those fans are coming from. But you know what? I think this one is different enough that, you know what? Not only is it not really a big deal in my opinion in terms of similarity, but you know what? I think this is a great throwback jersey. And for an original 6 team such as Chicago, to see them bring an old logo back from the late 1950s, early 60s, I think it's a great choice. And seeing St. Louis bring this 67 throwback for the Winter Classic, but also for their 50th anniversary, wonderful choice of jerseys in my opinion. And honestly, I have zero complaints. And you know what? I actually like this jersey matchup better than the Montreal Canadiens and Boston Bruins Winter Classic jersey matchup. I think these are that good. And I'm not saying I hate the Habs or Bruins jerseys from last year. I mean, I really liked those. I really, really liked both jerseys. And the Montreal one, it took me quite a while for it to grow on me, but once it did, I mean, once I saw it on the ice a few times and actually got a jersey, it is actually very nice in person, and I mean that. So, anyway, I can't wait to see these on the ice in January. Great choice of jerseys from both teams, in my opinion. And yeah, a vintage white version of this in vintage white would have been cool, but just in white though, it looks so nice. And yeah, it's not all that much different from the regular road jersey, but you know what? For a throwback, for the Winter Classic, I mean, in my opinion, you can't go wrong. You just can't. But anyways, with that, that's my thoughts for the 2017 Winter Classic jerseys. I think they're both awesome. I really do. And I love that St. Louis Blues jersey. It, in my opinion, is a thing of beauty. And I would say the exact same thing about Chicago's jersey too. But I just love that shade of blue. Goodness me. It's awesome. So anyways, with that, that's it for this video. And in the not too distant future, as of this video, I'm planning on working on a video about the new Centennial Classic jerseys unveiled by the Leafs and Red Wings. And I'm also planning on a video to share my thoughts on the new name and logo for the Las Vegas NHL team, which, in case you're wondering, the name of that team is going to be the Vegas Golden Knights, which is a very interesting name choice. So I will talk about that in a separate video in the not too distant future. Hopefully soon. Hopefully in the next couple of weeks, if I can. But anyways, with that, that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And until next time, until I make my next video, as always, take care and bye for now. And all I can say is, wow, these jerseys are awesome. Really, really good. And with that, see you later. Bye for now.